Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining today's update on COVID-19. As of today, we have had 952,529 cases, 1,963 new cases reported since yesterday, 1,168 people in the hospital, and sadly, 12,480 people who've died. Our prayers continue to be with those who've lost friends and loved ones and those who are fighting COVID-19. We continue to make progress turning the corner on this pandemic. Our COVID-19 trends remain relatively stable, although we have seen slight increases over the past couple of weeks. The fact that our numbers aren't yet declining reminds us of how important it is to stay vigilant in our fight against this virus. North Carolina's strong safety protocols and actions to slow the spread are why we've been able to avoid a surge in cases overwhelming our hospitals. And our careful, reasoned approach has worked, striking the right balance. Numbers released from the CDC and the Bureau of Labor Statistics show that North Carolina is among the states with the fewest deaths and fewest job losses per capita. We put health and safety first, but we've worked with businesses and health professionals to get it right. Now I want us to look forward and see where we can be as spring turns into summer. First, when it comes to the vaccines, we want to make sure that at least 2/3 of adults have at least one shot as quickly as possible. With at least 2/3 of adults vaccinated, our public health experts believe we'll have enough protection across our communities to be able to live more safely with this virus and to begin to put the pandemic behind us. We now have an adequate supply of vaccines, so we need everybody to step up. As we work on vaccinations, we need to keep our COVID trends, such as cases and hospitalizations, stable. And we need to keep being careful and responsible to keep those trends down and save lives. I believe we can. With increasing vaccination rates and ongoing work to slow the spread of the virus, I anticipate that we will be able to lift all mandatory social distancing, capacity, and mass gathering restrictions by June the 1st. And I plan to issue an executive order next week outlining safety restrictions for the month of May. Being able to make progress is good news for North Carolina. And here's how we can keep doing it. We will continue to distribute vaccines in a way that's fast and fair, and we won't let up. As of today, almost half of adults have had at least one shot, and more than 1/3 are fully vaccinated. And for our more vulnerable age 65 and older population, almost 77% have had at least one shot, and more than 71% are fully vaccinated.